Hello friends, today I got a package for you, a package packed with action. And starring in this action is myself, and currently for this clip I also got my sweet sister with me. She is in her Tiger 2 and I'm driving in a T-32. We are currently on Serene Coast and we are basically just have been sneaking our way up to the enemy base whilst the enemy forces are completely occupied with our friends further up north. Um, so we're coming in here to the base. I'm gonna clear out any defense and just basically start capping and hoping for a victory that way. Later we will have a few more clips. Will be clips where we get in some tight spots. Me mainly, but also gonna show you, even though you're outmanned, you're not necessarily outgunned. So here now I'm currently fighting out this Tiger 1 whilst I'm capping. My sister Angel Tanker is coming up and they're gonna help me start the cap. And we see on the map we get a T-71 coming back to help defend. Our forces has completely been obliterated up north, and we're hoping that we could finish the cap before they arrive back to the base to defend it. Yeah, my sister successfully shoot out that Tiger 1. We are starting to realize here now that they are not gonna give up this battle so easily. Few quick ones, Cromwell and a T-71 rushing through the camp just to make a quick reset, which they are succeeding with, but they are going to pay the price in blood for it. 110 is gonna touch luck, and T-29 coming up the rail, he doesn't make it. 110 using his lovely heat ammo. He's now trying to back away, but we're not gonna let him to do that because you don't want him coming back. Finally we got that brothers in arms as well by defending us. So far we have roughly, what is it, 5 tanks trying to defend their camp, and we got 5 corpses so far. 6 corpses with our Panther 2. And here is where it gets a bit annoying. We have a T-37 not in the cap zone. So we are actually having 2 people capping here and capping our home base. There blows the T-71. And the T-37 still has not got into the cap, so sadly this is going to be a draw. But I'm gonna have to say it's very well handled though, challenging their cap and their obvious win otherwise. Maybe we could have won it, maybe not. The T-37 had gone in earlier, who knows. Next up we got this clip with this myself, Old Mullivup, and Swix, a fellow clan members and part of our Swedish Vikings ESL team, esports team for World of Tanks. Yet again we are finding ourselves capping, because as seen again, the enemies are pushed through our northern defenders. So we are thinking here that our only hope to win this game is by trying to divide their attention so our remaining forces can deal with a lesser weakened force, because they're gonna have to send back people to defend their home base. And fun fact is that Svix is actually playing his first battle in the 3090, and he did a fine job actually, I have to say. Oh, here comes another 3090. He resets Svix, and then resets me, and we're trying to get him out. But he keeps hitting those shots, but it's not enough. We're spotting up top another contender. Maybe we could, yes, we could take him. So I'm sitting at 5 shells. I believe that Svix is reloading at this time. The cap keeps ticking. Ooh, here comes trouble. A Su-1254. I'm going out and I'm gonna sit and wait for him. IS-4 shoots and misses. Gonna try to get around him. Manage to get one shot off. Hoping that Swix will take that shot, but as I got information about via TeamSpeak, he is actually reloading at this time. So I'm gonna have to start an IS-4, but Swix comes quickly in. And I quickly track him before I'm gonna have to go and reload. Gonna let Swix deal with the rest of that IS-4. Takes a shot of the IS-4 so I can just pass along over here to a better building for me. And Swix can't really deal with him, sadly. He gets torched, and I am just helplessly watching as the IS-4 is tearing our beloved Swix apart. That old Mulvap is joining the fray, and I'm reloaded, so let's see if we too can help Swix. Yes, we could. That's the IS-4 into the grave. And maybe now we can succeed with the... Yeah, we are now on the top here. And heading for another win for us. So by capping the base, we actually managed to divide a superior force and come out winning. This next map has been going on for about roughly 4 minutes. And I'm in the IS-6, not joined with any of other platoon members this time. This game overall was quite a camping-like game. Because of the lack of good spotting, couldn't really know what was further ahead of my current position. So I was very, very reluctant to push up, knowing that I could just be stirring up a hornet's nest. Get a spot on me there, just as I feared. Some shots up from the hilly area up there. I take off a pot shot, just trying to keep something over the suppressed, letting them know that what I think about them really. But I'm back to where I was before, haven't gained a single yard, but I got other troubles coming over the ridge in the center. I'm gonna have to pay attention to. Didn't pen at IS-3. And lost a spot on him. Maybe I can kill this scout. Crit hit him. Probably just tracked him. Oh, if that Tiger one is still sitting there, I could just finish him as well. Could really need to clear out some of these lesser health enemy tanks. Even though they are such a low health, their guns are still doing full damage, as if just as before. And there's the guy that was shooting at me before. Gets a bit off there. It's a quiet moment before the storm really. We're losing the eastern side of the map. And I'm starting to feel at this point death breathing down at the neck of me. Trying to see if I can get a hint of where that Su-152 is. Or anything else for that matter. Any dead enemy tank is a good dead enemy tank at this point in the game. There the Su-152 is again. No, he's still coming that way, so I'm gonna try to take a shot. I don't think that connected. And now we're getting the complaints in the chat from our beloved teammates. They're complaining of camp, but they're sure they're right to complain about it. But to be fair, there was not much else we could have done on that side. Sure, we could have charged headlessly in on this side and hoping that we would come out alive on the other side. But knowing is half the battle. Ooh. Starting to get some goal off that 152. And a track shot. Good thing about the IS-6 is it reloads that fast, but at this point in time I'm starting to look at my ammunition store and I'm running quite low. I'm sitting with 3 AP and 10 APCR I think, and 2 HE. So I'm just trying to make every shot count now. There's still 6 enemy opponents left on the enemy team. And now I know that there's not much left on this side, so I can just hopefully drive over and clear out what else is left on their side before having to go back and defend our base. And I got my comrades coming up. There's one of those people I was looking for. Take an ill shot there just to hope I get the luck with me. But no, I have to go back to our base now. There's nothing left except for artillery at the back, but he's not going to be able to effectively defend. So I'm going to have to trust, yes, I'm going to have to trust my teammates to clear out anything else on the northern side of the map whilst I go back south. And we're getting cheered on from our dead comrades in the chat. Die campers, as always. It's very, very cheering to see that people want you to succeed. So I'm hurrying my way back, trying to keep some bushes between me and any opponents that are currently on our southern side of the map. Because I don't want to be spotted here. Oh, but I do get spotted here. Try to take a shot whilst moving because I can't really stop. I'm try head for that lower ground. Quickly repair that track. Got no time to sit around and wait here. And as it seems, our northern assault only managed to take out the enemy artillery that was there. Okay, we got the first assault. Radial assault, the 2 of them. 5100 has to go first, get a low roll. And now I'm all down to the APCR and HE shells. Loading an APCR, HE and backup. Don't wanna mess around and try shooting that tiger. Oh, but the tiger dies. I was thinking if I load an HE, I would be secured to kill him. Unless if I had an APCR, I might have hit his gun mantle and not be able to connect his shot. And now there's another separate attack coming from the northern part. And we are quickly picking them apart, but now it's just me and artillery left, and there's a T-32 and a Type 59 coming for my soul. I'm trying to work with my non-existent gun depression, but T-32 stops thankfully, and he shoots me in the track, which means I get one more shot to put off properly, and hopefully that's gonna end him. Nope, another low roll, and I'm gonna have to fire a first shot to kill him. Luckily he didn't shoot at me, but he took out the artillery. But I got a Type 59 up breathing down my neck. And of course I did not penetrate that shot. And now, there we go, T-32 out of the picture. And I got Type 59 left. We are both really just one shot for each other. Trying with the blind fire, because I don't want to expose myself too much. And I'm worriedly looking at my ammo storage at this moment. I got 2 APCR and 2 HE shots. I got 3 minutes on the clock as announced. And I think we're both really feeling the pressure here. Long game which the enemy team, in all honesty, had the upper hand through it all, but now it all comes down to these 2 last tanks. One shall stand and one shall fall. And I'm trying to find him, and I'm not really sure where he has gone to. He could have just run back a bit, get some distance on me. But no, he has tried to close the gap on me and try to use his gun depression, and basically his idea was to come up, use his gun depression and his superior turret armor and just snipe me out. He fire and he misses. And I'm taking a shot just for the sake of it, just so I can't really blame myself for it. I'm all down to HE, and the outflying Panther in my team is begging me to use HE, but guess what? I don't have a choice. And yes, there, a Top Gun, 4,800 damage dealt, and comes out on the winning side. It was a very tired game after that. So tired. This is the last one in my compilation, and I'm in the Indian Panzer. Not a fully upgraded Indian Panzer, I want to point out as well. This is not, I don't think this is the Top Gun on it, and I'm lacking the engine as well. Other than that, it is fully upgraded, and as you see, we are defending on this Sand River map, and true, you do have the upper hand defending on this map. I have found myself in a quite sticky spot because over there, I'm looking now, we got 2 enemy tanks, and on the right side of me there's another 2-3 tanks, and I 3 on the hill, and a Chaffee and a Cromwell further away on the right side of me, trying to annihilate this IS-3 before he gets away, but only manages to track him. There's also T-32 down in the dried out river. Tries a pot shot on that K85 just to try to get better odds basically.
3 minutes left.
But see a tree falling, and a full health IS-3 comes rushing ahead on me. And I got nowhere to run really. All I gotta do is just have to slug it out with him. I get tracked, but I get tracked in a very good angle. I keep putting those shots into him, and I'm standing a bit higher up in him. I am a higher tank, so I can easily just shoot down into his turret. He backs away, shows his body, and put a shot into him, and he still hasn't ever been able to penetrate me even. And I get another shot into, but it's not gonna finish him. And I managed to ricochet. That's a very important ricochet right there. And yes, I do manage to kill an IS that was coming for my head. And I'm trying to reassess the position I'm in now. I don't see him at the time, but you might see him in the minimap. And But the fact I got shot in the back, it's like KV85 coming up behind me now. I managed to maneuver behind him while he rams into it and tracks himself, and I am now on 11 health, and I'm reload faster than him. Luckily, I managed to put him into the ground. The game is not over for me yet. There's still more work to do. There's no rest for the wicked. There's still that T-32 down in the Sand River. And I do have a Cromwell over on the far edge of the map, which is not a threat to me at this moment. So I'm gonna have to try to deal with this T-32. But he has a significant advantage on me, and I'm gonna go and try for a track shot, but they did not connect, so he can freely come up and kill me. And puts this compilation of tight spots to an end with me dying sadly, but you can't win them all. Just try for your best. Until next time, stay safe.